This podcast is brought to you without paywalls, thanks to our digital subscribers. Our subscribers want to cut through the chaos and get to what really matters. If that sounds like you, visit BrainerdDispatch.com/subscribe for our introductory offer. Just $6 for 6 months. Good morning, Brainerd Lakes area. It's Wednesday, May 6th. I'm Teresa Burke with your Brainerd Dispatch Minute, the weekday podcast of the Brainerd Dispatch, brought to you by Rayboyne & Francis Law Firm, catching you up on the news of the Brainerd Lakes area. Here are today's top local headlines. But first, let's hear from our sponsor.
Remember just two things. Rayboyne & Francis, good. Insurance companies, bad.
Rayboyne & Francis gets it done. 828-9211.
Lake and weather conditions appear favorable for this weekend's fishing opener. The season for walleye and pike starts Saturday, May 9th. According to the DNR, walleye and northern pike will have completed their spawn by about 2 weeks at the time of the opener, so anglers are expected to have a typical start to the season. Editor Matt Erickson has everything you need to know before hitting the water this weekend in today's paper and online at BrainerdDispatch.com. A 38-year-old Brainerd man faces a felony charge after allegedly being found with multiple stolen items in his possession. Shane Gorky was charged last week with felony receiving stolen property. According to court documents, the Pequot Lakes Police Department received a report of the theft of numerous items of fishing gear from an Ice Castle fish house parked on Patriot Avenue. The items were later discovered in a car parked at Gorky's home, though he said the car belonged to his father, who was out of town. He said he had lent the car to a friend. Gorky is due back in court June 1st. Reporter Tim Spire has more on the case in today's Dispatch and online. Local author Susan Coring has penned a book about perseverance, grit, and curiosity. The book includes writings from her late sister Marilyn Coring, who shattered glass ceilings in the medical field and outlived a grim cancer diagnosis. Marilyn died in 2008, leaving all of her journal entries, poems, and other writings to Susan. Those are now compiled in a book called The Anatomy of a Role Model. I've got the full story in today's paper. From former Dispatch publisher Terry McCullough's column, This Was Brainerd, Exploring the Dispatch Archives, here's today's tidbit of local history, brought to you by Mills Automotive Group. 40 years ago today, in 1986, the Dispatch reported that Warrior baseball coach Lowell Searcy was presented with his 200th career victory as Brainerd swept a doubleheader from Wilmer by scores of 3-2 and 6-3. Searcy, now in his 16th year as head coach, 14 of them at Brainerd, has a career record of 263. For a daily dose of This Was Brainerd, visit BrainerdDispatch.com or find McCullough's column in the newspaper or e-edition. Now here's today's Lakes area forecast, brought to you by Runner Roofing.
Storm Tracker.
Here's the forecast for the Brainerd area. As we take you into your Wednesday across Minnesota Lakes country, we'll once again be on the cool and mainly cloudy side today, with an afternoon high of about 47 and winds out of the west-northwest at around 10 to 20 miles an hour. There could be a stray sprinkle or two, maybe a flurry perhaps in the morning hours, but once again will largely be dry. Then tonight we'll look out for partially clearing skies later on with a low of 31, and then heading into your Thursday, partly cloudy skies with warmer temperatures getting up into the upper 50s for highs, then the mid to upper 60s on Friday, followed by a cold front Friday night into Saturday that brings a chance of a few showers. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Robert Daly.
Thanks to Mills Automotive Group, Rayboyne & Francis Law Firm, and Runner Roofing for their support. And thank you for listening to the Brainerd Dispatch Minute. For more news throughout the day and for information on becoming a subscriber, visit BrainerdDispatch.com. Have a great day, and we'll catch you tomorrow.